Hello everyone, it is princess_mini4 and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, this is going to be a day in my life. If you guys are new here, please make sure you hit that notification bell and hit that subscribe button so you never miss a post. Okay you guys, so today's date is Wednesday, July 23rd, 2025, and I have no voice. It'll be back though. It is 8:27 a.m. 71 degrees outside, but I am up because I have to go to work today. This is actually my first day of going to work for the week. I am going to sit here and read my Bibles and hopefully have enough time to read my reading book and then hop in the shower and leave. I work the 11 a.m. through 8 p.m. shift today. This is my first time working this shift and I'm driving to a new location. So I'm gonna try to be pulling off at 10. Even though I have to be there at 11, but my grandma was telling me about all this construction and all this. So I'm just like, I wanna be pulling off at 10. And yeah, that's pretty much all I'm doing today. When you work this shift, you don't have time to do anything else. So I got up at 7:30. So I've been up for about an hour. I'm just now sitting down, get ready to read my Bibles and everything. I got me my tea. So this is the one I have today, green tea, super antioxidant. I put 2 of these in here and I used the big cup on the Keurig. So that's what I'm about to be sipping on, my herbal teas. And then it's that time of the month. So this is actually my first day going to work for this week. I have not been to work since last Friday, which at first I was complaining. Then I rolled over Monday morning and my cycle came on. So I was like, you know what? Thank you, Jesus. And this is my second cycle since my diagnostic laparoscopy. And these cramps are cramping. I'm over here like, why did I even have that surgery? They removed the endometriosis and my cramps are worse. But hopefully the next period or the period after that, I finally see relief, because as of right now they're worse than what they were before. But I haven't taken a pain pill yet, but I will take it at 9 so I can take my next dose at 3. You know, you have to kind of measure it out, especially today I'm going to have my lunch at 4, so I have to kind of measure it out in a way so that it's like I'm not eating and drinking at the same time. But yeah, I will pretty much show you guys my outfit of the day later, and I will talk to you guys when I get to work, and then probably when I get out of work for my lunch, and then when I get out of work for the day, because I won't be filming at work, especially since I don't even, like, this is my first time going to this new office, which is not a new office, but it's new to me because I've never been there, and it's about 30 minutes away without traffic. So there's going to be traffic because the lunch rush. So it's gonna be interesting, but by the grace of God, we're gonna get through it. And yeah, I will talk to you guys when I'm getting ready to walk out the door. All right, you guys, we are running late as always, but it's that time of the month. So anyway, it is 9:59, 78 degrees. Today is Wednesday, July 23rd. Quick outfit of the day is literally just all black scrubs because I'm still on my cycle. I'm on my 3rd day, so you know, it's just all black scrubs. These are from Walmart. And my New Balance. And yeah, let's get out of here and hopefully I can get to work on time. All right, you guys, so it is currently literally it's 10:30 and I'm at work. Actually I was really here for about 5 minutes, so I've been here for, you know, I'm early today, but it's okay. That's the thing, you never know what's going to be on the road. So it's like I could probably leave my house, like if I have to come here again and work the 11 to 8 shift, I could probably leave my house at like 10:15. You know, I'm all rushing and everything. I mean, I still did everything I needed to do, especially since I got up at 7:30, but it's just like, you know, it just takes a little bit longer for me on my cycle, because typically I can just hop out the shower and just walk into the living room. But since I'm on my cycle, I get dressed and stuff while I'm sitting on the toilet. So I'm literally on the toilet lotioning up and everything. And then it's like I'm grabbing my lunch and it's just, you know, it's just a lot. Like I hate being a female. And I'm like, you know, I'm just like, I hope the next month is not as bad and the month after that. Like I don't understand why it's so bad. So last night, well, this morning, I go to bed now around 10:30-ish. So I walk into my bedroom like 10:30, you know, after I went to the bathroom, you know. I was like, oh, I'm bleeding a little bit heavy, but it was still my second day. I go to bed, no issue, you know. I was cramping a little bit, but I just took my Tylenol. I took regular Tylenol because they say you shouldn't take the Equate menstrual relief while you're taking, because every night when I'm going to work, I take a sleeping gummy because sometimes my nerves just don't let me sleep. So especially since I'm going to a new location today and I'm working a new shift, so it's kind of like, you know, your nerves be nerving. So that's why I took my little melatonin gummies. They say you really shouldn't take the menstrual complete because that one has caffeine in it, and that's kind of dumb to have caffeine and take a, you know. So I just took regular Tylenol last night. And then, you know, I went to bed, woke up literally at 12:34, and then I was like, oh, you know, and like literally, y'all, here's me. Cramps immediately. Like as soon as my eyes open, cramps were there, and they were bad this morning. They were super duper duper bad. And I'm just laying there, then I'm like, all right, so then I use the bathroom, and then I'm literally sitting there and I'm just in so much pain. And then it's like, oh, TMI if you don't want to talk here, like fast forward, but I'm having all these blood clots come out. So then I use the bathroom, then I get back into bed, and I lay there for a good 45 minutes just rocking, and just then I sit up, and then I'm laying hunched over. I'm just in so much pain. So then I get up and I use the bathroom again, and 2 big old blood clots come out, and I'm like, okay. Then I go back into the bedroom and I lay there for about 5 more minutes, and then they finally start to subside. Then I don't remember when I fall asleep. Then I roll over at 6:30 something. I'm like, all right, I got 1 more hour. Started feeling cramps, so I lay on my back. Then I was able to kind of doze off a little bit up until 7:30. I'm like, these cycles have gotten a lot worse. I've never woke up in the middle of the night and had pain like I did today. So I'm like, why did I have the diagnostic laparoscopy? If they removed the endometriosis and they removed the cyst, why are my periods worse? You know, so I'm just hoping that's just like what happens after your surgery, and then a few months it kind of works itself out. I hope so. If not, I'm gonna have to find somewhere else. Like not somewhere else, something else to do. My grandmama's texting me. She's always texting me, and I don't even know what I'm talking about, but I'll answer her in a second. But yeah, y'all, I'm here at work. I'm definitely gonna come out here and probably eat my lunch. I do want to talk to y'all. I know my grandma's like, why would you even do that? That's just a waste of gas, blah, blah, blah. But I'm like, sometimes I just need solitude, you know? I'm not a big people person, and it's like working all day with people. I need to come and just have my little me time. So yeah. But so far, work has not been that bad, y'all. It's very busy. Like the other clinic, the other day, we saw, I think, 54 patients. Obviously, I didn't see all 54. But they pretty much assign you with a doctor. So let's say I was with Dr. Smith. And of course, Dr. Smith's last patient came at 4:30. I'm still training. You train for 3 weeks, and then after your 3 weeks, if you're certified as a medical assistant, which I didn't even know you could work this job without being certified. I could have saved some money again. Yo, college and vacational schools are really a trip. Like, you really don't need it, you know? Because there's a few girls right now that are working here that aren't certified. They haven't even taken their test yet. Anyway, so after 3 weeks, if you're certified, then you start vaccine training. So next week, I'm starting vaccine training so I can start giving vaccines. Luckily, at this offices, we don't do throat swabs. I'm so excited about that. We have to do the test, but we don't have to actually swab their throat. Thank the Lord. Because that I did not want to have to do. But yeah, so I'm still training, and I'm working the same hours, not today obviously, but the girl that I'm training at the other office, and she works 8 to 4. So I was assigned to a doctor, so I said, well, I'll leave when the doctor's last patient was there. Yeah, her last patient left at 5:32. So I got an hour and 30-something minutes of extra pay. I don't care though. But I hope the supervisor don't be mad at that. But I'm like, they assigned me to this doctor. I didn't pick that doctor. And she's one of those doctors that just kind of run late all the time. So I feel like they did that on purpose with me. But yeah, honestly, like I said, so far I like it. I really do like the job. Sometimes the days are long, sometimes they're boring, depending on how many patients you have. And some days your feet be hurting so bad because you don't have any time to sit down. you know. And I wish I could film for y'all guys, but I just can't, you know. It's just, I'm not trying to get in trouble, even though they never said that you couldn't. But you know, what is with this dragonfly flying around my car? He must really like me. But I'm just gonna sit here, I'm gonna put on my little worship music, and I'm just gonna sit here and just pray. Then I'm gonna go in, and I will see you guys on my lunch break. When you work the early shift, which is like 7:45 through 5, your lunch break is at 12. But I'm working 11 through 8, so my lunch break is at 4, or my dinner. I'm calling it my dinner. So I literally packed the dinner. And I have to heat it up. I hope there's a microwave. Like, I've never been in this office before, so I'm like, hopefully there's a microwave, and then I'm literally gonna just bring it to my car. And I might not though, y'all might not see me till I get off of work. But yeah, I am praying for a good day, and hopefully it's not too stressful, because you know when you start to get used to stuff. So I started to get used to the other office, now I got to get used to this office. But tomorrow I work 7:45 through 1, and also on Friday I work 7:45 to 1. I'm like, I've been here for 2 weeks and y'all already cut my hours. I'm not even working. I'm working 9 hours today, then what, 5 hours the next 2 days. That's 19 hours. And supposedly Friday is payday. I was supposed to get paid my first week. I didn't, because there's something wrong with payroll. So hopefully I get both my checks, but we'll just have to wait and see, y'all. I'll talk to you guys when I talk to you. Oh, hold on. All right, you guys. So let me give y'all my little. It is, well, 7:35. I am clocked out, and I am sitting here in the parking lot getting ready to pull off. I could have stayed till 8, but it's like the doctor literally left, because I was with this one doctor. He left, his last patient left like 30 minutes ago. So I was like, I could be at home. So, which I can do that now. You know, I keep on saying to myself, I'm like, it's fine now. Like, it's fine for them cutting my hours, because I was supposed to work 11 through 8 today in this office. Then tomorrow I was supposed to work 11 to 8 in the other office. And then literally on Monday, they changed me from 7:45 through 1. I'm like, this is okay now. Because once I get to the point where, you know, I gotta have like a car payment, I gotta start paying rent, you know, like once I start having bills for real, then it's not gonna be okay, because that's my money. You cutting my money, you know. But like I said, it's okay for now, but eventually it's not gonna be okay, you know. But yeah, it is what it is though. Today was a good day. I didn't come out here for lunch. I ended up just sitting there and eating my lunch. Which I really wasn't on lunch because he kept coming to me and asking me questions and stuff. I was like, okay, but I did it. You know, I like my job though. I really do like it, y'all. I like it so far. Like, I know it's going to be the same thing. You know, I haven't given vaccines yet. And I'm still, like I said, I'm still in training. I'm still learning things. And, you know, but for the most part, honestly, all day today, I called back all my patients. I did all their vitals, everything. And that was it. Like, I didn't do the little capillary stick. I haven't done any of those. I did give a vaccine to a doctor. She needed a tetanus shot, so I gave her a vaccine last week sometime. So that was cool. But other than that, I have not given any vaccines yet. Like I said, I think I told you, well, I can drink my water. I start vaccine training next week, next Tuesday. So then eventually I'm gonna be giving vaccine, doing capillary sticks, doing everything. Today I did 2 strep test things. So yeah, it wasn't a bad day though. It was kind of slow. A lot of patients canceled. A lot of them were just kind of quick. But there's the doctor that I was with. He is so he's long-winded. Like, you can come in there with an earache, you gonna be in there for an hour with him, and it's like, just look in my ear, see what's going on, let's go. You know, but I guess he's thorough. I guess that's just how he is. But he be having like 4 or 5 patients, and he's still in there with the same one. I'm like, he'll be with you shortly, knowing darn well there's still 2 more patients ahead of him. But don't mind my yeah, she all thrown. I need to put her back. I'll put her back when I get home. But I am headed home now, y'all. I'm still gonna be home around 8. And then I gotta like wash my dishes, you know, do my little night routine, and then I'm gonna be right in the bed. Like, luckily I already read my book, but it's like when you have this late shift, there's really not much else you could do, you know. It's just one of those things. They were in there talking today. The person, I think she's a nurse, and the nurse and the front desk person, they were talking. They were like, you know, I had all these hobbies and I got a job, and it's like, you just don't have time. You're out of the house for 10 hours at a time. There's only 24 hours in a day. That leaves you with this little window to do your hobbies. But think about it, you still gotta eat, still gotta cook, still gotta clean. If you're a mom, you gotta take care of your kids. You don't really have time for nothing but working. But yeah, I'm gonna head home, and yeah, I think I'm just heading straight home. I'm really hungry, but I'll survive. All right, you guys, so it is going on 8:30. I'm pretty much going to end this video off here because I'm literally just going to spend like the little hour I have just kind of just sitting down and just resting, because like I said, I got to be at work tomorrow at 7:45, so I got to leave here like 7:15, so I got to be up early and just be on the go. I'm thinking about literally bringing a mug with me so I can make my tea at work. You know what I'm saying? I'm currently making me some dino nuggies. I want to show y'all this. Look at this. I got me a little specimen bag of sourdough bread. They were giving out sourdough bread, and this was the only thing we got. So, I mean, these bags they're clean until you put a specimen in them. So, we got us a LabCorp sourdough bread. But I'm heating me up dino nuggies to put in my lunch tomorrow. The girl today who worked at 7:45 the 1 shift, she left at 12. I'm gonna take my lunch at 12, and then I'm gonna leave at 1. because whenever it is, I think the office closes at 12, so it's like I'm gonna sit there and I'm gonna have my lunch, and then I'll leave. Like, I'm gonna get paid. So, but yeah, there will be some videos coming out in August so you guys can see what I do when I get home, because I come in the house, I haven't sat down yet. I haven't even used the bathroom yet. When I come home, I'm doing blink, 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 blink. Then I use the bathroom, then I sit down, and then I go to bed, you know? So it's like, there's a lot that I do. So those videos will be coming out in August, because, you know, it's a lot, you know, to like, you have to wash your dishes, you gotta pick out your clothes for the next day, pack your lunch for the next day, all this stuff that I have to do, because I don't got that much time in the morning. My morning is so hectic. So it's like, you know. But yeah, I'm just gonna sit down after this. I'm getting ready to cook me a piece of apple pie, and I'm gonna have me some chocolate ice cream, and I'm gonna eat my snack, and then I gotta get right into the bathroom, brush my teeth, floss, wash my face. Look at all this grease. I think that's just how I sweat. It's disgusting. Comb my hair, take my you know, my pain pills for my my cycle. Hold on. I'm still on my cycle. So I'm gonna take my little pain pills, then I'm gonna take my little melatonin gummies, then I'm gonna be right in that bed at 10:30, and I hope that I'm able to sleep tonight, because like I told y'all, overnight this morning, pretty much 12 a.m., my cramps was cramping. So hopefully I'm able to sleep good tonight, because I gotta get up at like, I'm probably gonna set my alarm at like 5 a.m. because it does take longer when you're on your cycle. So yeah. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell to know when I post, and share this video with your friends. Let me grab me a mug. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye guys, love you.